So this video is going to be about development of Tosai, and then specifically the colours, fins, and just sort of a general personal information of what I've learned over the time I've kept koi, and what I look for in smaller koi. I really enjoy growing small koi on and getting something half decent out of them. Caveat or disclaimer, I am no expert. This is obviously a hobby for me. And I'm sure there's plenty of things that people can point out that would be obvious to more experienced people, but this is sort of my experience. So I'm talking about the Doitsu Showa koi you can see in the two images. So in the left there's the one on its own, and then on the right is the same fish, but when I first got it, bowled up with a couple of others that I have that I don't actually have anymore. So looking at the fish straight away, you can see there's quite a difference. When I first picked this fish up, it had very little sumi development on it. But it had a very bright, what I felt was red pigment on its head, and this is something that I've sort of picked up on. I've generally found red or benny harder to keep at the colour that you start off with. Generally go fading to orange or sometimes disappearing completely, and I found the better the red, the more chance you've got of it surviving. So his red stayed pretty consistent. Is the benny further down his back is slightly more orange. I'm hoping that's going to come as I start increasing the colour food. At the moment I've focused mainly on growth. So when I first got it, it was around the 20 centimetre mark. Now it's just over 31 centimetres. So 11 centimetres in the time I've had him is pretty good, plus all that sumi development. You can see when I first got him, the Montagura in the fin was pretty intense in the right pectoral, but not at all in the left. It was at the base, but not further developed in the fin, which again is something that you always look at. So you can see it was right at the base, and that's really important. It's when it's at the base and near the body, coming from sort of like the part of the fin that joins the body, you've got more chance of that developing throughout the fish as it gets older. There's other bits of pectoral fins which I'm still trying to learn, to do with their transparency as it gets near to the edge of the fin, which can indicate skin quality, etc. But it's not something I'm really au fait with at the minute. But as I said, it's all a learning journey, and as I said before, no expert, just trying to pass on what I've learned over the time doing it. So really pleased with this fish. It's put on some good size. It's got body shape and its actual size, depth, etc. has come on really well. Obviously I've got the sumi development that's quite extreme around the shoulders and top in line with the pectoral fins, and then further down near his rear fin and down the dorsal line. There's still some sumi under there. You can see the blue in part still, so I think we'll get some more development as this fish grows. It would be turning Nisai sort of this summer, so it's a pretty good size for its age as well. Obviously not the biggest, but by no means the smallest, so I'm hoping we'll get to a decent size with this fish as well. And my plan is, with how this one's going, I will try and spawn it at some point. So yeah, really pleased with it, like I said. So I think the video, the quality of it speaks for itself really. So if you like these type of videos, in terms of doing a side-by-side comparison of what the fish were like when I got them compared to what they're like now, then chuck a comment down and I'll try and do some more. I've got a lot of videos of the fish when I first got them compared to where they're at now. I mean, I've got fish that I bought smaller than this one, that are quite a bit bigger as well within the first year, that again going to be turning Nisai this summer, so I will probably look to do some of those. So yeah, let me know what you think, and hopefully you found that interesting. So thanks for watching.